chance to bend the corner again. Don't let us get a chance to bend the corner again.
Equal rights, equal fights. Get on her knees like proposals. Hair long like Rapunzel's. Pace short like a munchkin. I'm the one they could go to. FN, FL, and record this on Pro Tools. I'm just saying like I'm Goku. Hit it for a while, like we was knocking snow boots. Know what I'ma do? Close the door and just pull it out like a loose tooth. I'm the one they could go to. I'm the one they could go to. Still remember being pro beef, turning motherfuckers into produce. All of us making more bangers. Nigga, that shit was old news. Be bounce around like a deuce, flow off top like a sunroof. I'ma do damage. I took a break and I took advantage. I was gigantic in the pandemic, in the field, nigga. I was athletic.
Top of the bins, that bitches, they hopping right there. My niggas just swimming. So appealing, many drugs and women. Yeah, I'm the man in the building. People, they looking to shield. I'm out in the field, and shit getting real.
We live?
We live.
Ah, shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's going on? It's the Social Music Movement Podcast. You already know.
What's up, y'all? How you feeling, bro?
I'm chilling, man. I'm chilling, bro. Glad to have you back here in position.
Yeah, no Diddy. It's been a busy week.
No Diddy.
It's been a busy week for hip hop.
Yo, too busy. Very, very bad indeed. I can't say it's a good thing.
What we getting into first? Because it's a lot that happening in the culture right now. And it's atrocious.
I wanna let you take the reins, and I like kind of sort of calm back because you always got a good topic.
Well, this is a thing, right? So I feel conflicted. All right. It's like I want to speak on Meek Mill and academics, but I'm in Philly and I'm afraid I'm going to get beat up before I leave the studio. I want to speak on Kendrick and Drake, but I don't want to smoke with none of them, even though I got real opinions about what the fuck is happening. And I want to speak on what's happening with Diddy. I ain't got no issue on that, so let's start there.
You want to start with the Diddy issue?
Yeah, let's start there. Yo, what is happening? My man's is on the run, allegedly on the run on a private jet. What's happening?
Is that Diddy on the run?
Yeah, the Twitter. Listen, I'm a Twitter guy. I'm on Black Twitter. They have been tracking his private jet. He's somewhere allegedly off of the coast of Anguilla, trying to go to one of these extradited islands, and the FBI just caught up with him. That's crazy.
Yo, I can't believe it. When was this?
This was sometime between last night and this morning.
Last thing I seen, it was in his house.
Yeah, that was the first thing. They was in his house. They pulled his son out. They pulled a couple of his employees out. By then, he was on Air Force Diddy on his way out the country. But see, the feds is too quick. When you think you a step ahead of them, they watching the plane. Right. The pilot might be a fed. You might not even know it. I don't know. I feel like your sins will catch up with you eventually. Like, I don't know the man personally. I don't know if the allegations that are made against him are true or not.
I feel like running make you real guilty.
But I do know this. I know that I've heard for years the Diddy rumors. We're not going to act like we haven't heard about it.
It's always some weird Diddy stuff. Because the one thing I was, like, I ain't going to say the one thing I was hearing. Like, I don't even be wanting to hear nothing. Keep it a bean. Sometimes it sounds weird even saying what you heard and then saying some out-of-pocket shit. Who did you hear that
Yeah, because who were you talking to? Why were you talking about that?
How did y'all start just feeling comfortable enough to start taking it to the next level?
Right.
But for me, I feel like with the Diddy situation, it was very much a lot of shit that he was doing on the out front.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? What did Eminem say on the interview? He said, I basically left a breadcrumb trail of gayness.
I love gay breadcrumbs.
Yeah, that's basically what Diddy was doing. Yeah, no, basically Diddy was leaving a breadcrumb trail of gayness everywhere. So at the very least, you knew that nigga was definitely mixing his shit with extra sugar.
At minimal bisexual.
Yeah. So, but I never had it down for the underage vibe because it's like,
nah, he don't got no underage allegations, do he?
Yeah,
he do.
Yeah.
When did this happen? I've been on Twitter all day,
bro. You ain't been on Twitter all night then because that's what the fuck is going on. Yeah, that's what make it. Yeah, that's what make it all real. That's really what basically got the feds on them. You gotta remember, feds don't give a damn about no sexual harassment suit. Like, all jokes aside, bro, it's so many. I'm just saying, it's so many different,
too many asses getting
affluential. Grabbed. Yeah, so many affluential businessmen that been in a situation where the woman said no, but he said yes, still.
He said yes.
Like I'm not saying it's right.
not
I'm just
funny.
saying it's
Sexual
something
assault
that's
is
been
not funny.
happening. No, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm just speaking in reality.
Right.
So for me, it's like that's not what got him in hot water. What got him in hot water is when they started talking about all that kid shit and and shootings. Once they started talking about shootings that was happening, that he was in that he was involved.
Oh, he
with.
been a gangster.
But no,
Allegedly.
on court documents though. Once you do that little, what do they call it? The not the dissertation. What do they call it? A dissertation, right?
I know some of my favorite rappers have been slapped by Diddy. That's a fact. It's documented.
He said some of my favorite rappers.
I'm just saying it's documented. That's
with an
all.
S, but it was only one nigga.
Yo, well, we're not gonna do that.
Crazy work.
We're not gonna do that.
You got slapped by the bull.
We're not gonna do that. Listen,
You got slapped by no Diddy.
I ain't gonna lie. I wouldn't talk shit to Diddy in front of Diddy.
No, Diddy definitely
I feel like he
was
about that
bull.
life.
But yeah, he got them family ties too. So it's kind of like when you
Yeah.
end up doing even that,
Yeah, it's a problem.
it's a
an
whole
issue.
nother issue.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I just think at the end of the day, a lot of that stuff is coming to light. Cause they was even I seen a little documentary with the little what the boy name was, Dan Silberman. What the boy name was?
Which dude?
The boy Dave the boy from Nickelodeon, Dave.
Oh, Dan Schneider.
Dan Schneider. I said Dave Silverman.
Yeah,
shout out
yeah.
to Dave Silverman. I don't know you. My bad. Not you.
You're awesome. It's Dan Schneider. Who's
Dan
a piece of
Schneider.
shit.
But it wasn't even really Dan Schneider because over the time, you really just see he was just a misogynistic
It was
man.
the other guy. What's his name? Something Peck.
Yeah, Pecky Bull. Brian Peck.
Brian Peck. You out of pocket. You out of pocket.
No Diddy on the Peck.
The studio background going insane right now, yo.
So I only say all that because it's like that type of shit is going on, and that's what they're locking niggas up for right now.
Listen,
like, this something
God bless
unfortunate-
them all. I'll be at home just watching the shit unfold, eating a sandwich. You know what I mean?
He said under the sandwich lights.
Yeah, I can't fuck with it. Let's shift gears a little bit though. I feel like and I as much as I don't want to touch the topic, I feel like it's heavy on my heart, and if I don't
The meat shit.
The meat shit is like last week. I'm sad. Legitimate. I don't even want to say this on air because I don't want to ruin my relationship. But I'm very sad that Drake didn't respond to Kendrick.
Drake not gonna respond to
because
Kendrick.
I feel like it's a chess move not responding. But I also feel like he would dog walk Kendrick Lamar in a rap battle.
No.
Dog walk him.
No. I think something that you don't understand is that Kendrick probably got way more information to get it popping than anybody got on Kendrick. And when it come to rap battling, the nigga with the most information and he know how to put it together, and like that's I was going to not say that, but that go without saying. Kendrick is one of them niggas that he already got the lyrical side of it down.
Right.
So having that information,
the information got to be atrocious.
Doug, you don't think Drake got atrocious information?
I mean, how bad can it get?
That's what they all say. That's what they said when it started being no Diddy.
Yeah, I mean, if you got some shit like that,
everybody said how bad can it get until they started with the Cassie shit. Oh, Cassie. Then they started talking about Meek.
Yeah, no, Meek was wild.
Yeah, that's drawing.
Yeah.
How bad could it get, right?
Shout out to Meek. Listen, I don't know. I think if it came for, like bar for bar, I think Drake really got Kendrick in that. But if that's a good point. He might have something on him that he don't want out. But I just can't imagine if there's a secret that's that crazy about Drake. I don't know that the entire industry would have held it back. After the Quentin Miller shit came out, I think people would have let more things out.
No, I think everybody learned their lesson when they seen what happened with my boy. You know what I mean? Like that was a situation that anybody that felt like they wanted to step up could have stepped up then.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because the horse was weakened. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
The beast was weakened at a certain point.
Right.
So it's like anybody that was going to do something would have did it. And it was like everybody knew the opposite.
Yeah. Listen, man. Shout out to Drake. Shout out to Kendrick. I probably ruined my relationship with both of them at this point, but it's okay. I still fuck with y'all. I'm gonna still listen to the albums. I just believe what I believe. I think hip hop is in a space where we need that. I like to see the lyrical sparring. I hate the tiptoeing. I hate that everybody's fucking afraid.
You say he got on the stage and started acting like a thought. Like I ain't gonna lie.
Who acted like a thought?
Drake.
How?
He said, "You already know, yeah. Everybody's trying to figure out how I'm feeling."
Don't do that.
Yeah, listen, that's how I'm feeling. And I'm feeling how everybody else in here should walk out here feeling. With my head up high, my back held straight.
Pause. No Diddy. What did you mean your back up straight?
He means having good posture.
Nigga,
you're not gonna do Drake like that.
Man, I want to. No, I am. Listen,
I think Drake can give you that work too. No Diddy.
You should never say that again.
I think he would too. I'm just saying.
Listen,
just saying. You talking shit about Drake. What motherfuckers don't realize is Drake is 6'2". Not everybody can handle that smoke in person. I'm just saying.
Man, I'm a kneecap fighter. I'm gonna punch that nigga. I'm gonna knee that nigga his shit so quick.
Now you 3'4".
Yeah, now you like a munchkin. Nigga.
Now you 3 feet tall. I respect you, man.
I do want to give a big shout out. You know what I mean, my guest of the day is definitely in the building and here. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely want to.
Oh, this him right here. Come on the mic.
My guy, my dog.
I thought this was some random dude that wanted to drink the liquor.
Yeah,
I didn't know he was a guest.
See, that's what I'm trying to say.
You want to sit in the middle or in the corner? All right, cool.
Yeah,
I thought
Brody in the building. Yeah, we are. He said, I thought it was just some random.
He been here for like 10 minutes.
But bro, ain't that what I told you though on the phone? I'm like, bro, they gotta stop that. He would be any boy. Like, yeah. So, before we get into the here at the Social Music Movement Podcast, we like to everybody introduce themselves. That way you can put your sauce on it. Anybody that don't know who you are, anybody that can't see through the bucket hat, let everybody know who you are before we get started.
Yeah. It's Jerome Upchurch, Gutter Films. I'm a filmmaker, entertainment mogul.
Yeah.
In the city of Philadelphia.
Well, that's fire. Interview over. I love that.
He gonna say interview.
Mogul shit. I fuck with that.
Yo, nobody don't got no lighter.
How you bring Dutchess with no lighter? That's crazy. That's out of pocket.
In the car. I'm on my read shit. It's in the car.
You're too busy looking at videos of Drake now.
Yeah, I'm ready.
You lucky you got a team.
Yo, good looking. Yo, shout out to the Glockware.
They providing.
Shout out
protecting
to Taleah.
and providing
shout
the city.
Out to Sister Taleah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But so if anybody doesn't understand what you are or who you are as far as an entertainer or as far as a creator in general, can you kind of like let people know what you really do out here? Because somebody might think you're a rapper. They might think you're an R&B singer. They might think like, oh, it's another Chris Brown looking ass nigga. This nigga about to drop some bars. Like let them know it's Philly, bro. Everybody rap. I done seen the nigga grandma rap. Once I seen that, it's over.
She was hard.
I mean, shit. I mean, music is the culture of it. You know what I'm saying? Like starting up, I did audio engineering. I graduated from Strawberry Mansion. I went right into an internship in audio engineering. Then I took video production at the end of the course. You know what I'm saying? I fell in love with video at late, really late. You know what I'm saying? I ain't really get into video until I start like documenting artists that I ain't even really feel like that had a buzz like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because I was coming from out of town. Like I went to suburban school for like a year and some change, but I didn't know of the hip hop culture until I went to Strawberry Mansion. You know what I'm saying? So that's when I realized.
So what you graduated from there?
Yeah, in 06.
Okay.
Yeah, that's when I realized like the Meek Mill. I just realized him from a classmate. He put me on to him.
Wait, so you know Meek?
I wouldn't say know him, but we went in the same school. But you know what I'm saying? Like,
see, that's why I didn't want to speak on Meek earlier. I get fucked up and won't even know it.
I mean, we encounter each other. You know what I'm saying? On some shit, cause like at the end of the day, like being from the city of Philly, like I mean, everybody, like how you say, people rap. Mm-hmm. Everybody rap. Mm-hmm. So you gotta even have a clip just on some fighting shit. You know what I'm saying? Like having bars is like having, you gotta
hands a bit or some shit.
So it's like my cousin was more the rappers. You know what I'm saying at the time, but I was doing my little writing on the side and shit. That's why I had the studio. You know what I'm saying? I was living by myself when I was going to Mansion.
Right.
So I was putting shit together. So I was the only person to stand up for myself in that time. So I was like, yeah, man, that nigga's corny. You know what I'm saying? Talking my shit. So they caught me after school and shit. Like,
yeah, now you gotta prove it.
My man right here. So I turn around, it's this tall ass nigga looking at me like, You want to really battle? I like, nah, I ain't on no rap shit. I'm going home.
He talking about, hey yo.
He said, I said, hey
I'm
yo.
going
Like,
the
sir,
fuck
it is
home.
3:30.
I on some rap shit, but I tell from there, like, you know what I'm saying, like, looking at, you know what I'm saying, in people's eyes, like, how much they really want it. When I seen Bull, I was like, yo.
He really want to battle you, and you turn him down.
No, he really want this shit. Fuck the battle.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's how that nigga is every day about that
I'm
shit.
just saying, like, as far as that rap shit, like, he really wanted that
Breathes
shit.
that shit, hell
You
yeah.
know what I'm saying? So I just knew that I had different layers with it as far as engineering and the technical point of it.
Oh, so you start collabing with him on some engineer shit.
No. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a whole different story. But, you know what I'm saying? It's
That time and this time is the same time. What Cat say? That time and this time is the same time.
That's a long story.
Right.
But it's just like, you know what I'm saying? I was always in it. I knew how dangerous it was. You know what I'm saying? I came from people even dissing me about it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I had like 6 people getting on track and dissing me, like, and I wasn't really rapping like that. I probably had a couple bars, did a couple girl tracks. I wasn't making no noise, you know what I'm saying? So I created the technical point, like making videos for other people, because I knew how much it costs to actually make your own video.
Right.
So I was paying for my own shit. Like, yo, niggas is charging this much. And I was already holding a camera when I was younger. You know what I'm saying? Doing little DVDs for my block and shit like that. So, yeah, I was always having a camera. And my pop was a photographer. But
So that sparked it right there?
Yeah. And then it was just like me always being around the music, the culture. You know what I'm saying? So it was just like, it was just blood in. I mean, my uncle was a DJ for Part 99. So I was always like going to the station.
Which DJ? Shout him out.
Uncle DJ Ren.
Okay. Shout out to you.
Yeah. He did WCW. Yeah, he was. I'm saying I was always into it. So I always placed myself into it. So I quit my job and I fully got into audio engineering.
So wait, talk about that. Talk about. I'm only saying this because I really want, as all men cast, which is very rarely like that here. I really want you to hit little points as far as niggas that's out here that's not really got it figured out yet, bro. Like, and there's a lot of people out here that's really lost, and one word could change a lot. You know what I mean? Some people don't know how they could have ever did it, so they did some stupid shit. You get what I'm saying? Niggas in jail ain't in jail for doing smart ass shit, the smartest shit ever. There's no nigga in jail that's in there for doing the smartest shit we ever heard.
I mean, you taking a shot in the dark. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes you gotta sacrifice things and you know, sacrifice your family. You know what I'm saying? Like, or sacrifice your time. You know what I'm saying? So it's just all about sacrifice.
And that was something that was scary. That was something that was scary or gave you anxiety, right or wrong.
Oh yeah, for sure. You know what I'm saying? From having two or three jobs, you know what I'm saying, on a work pace of just working. You know what I'm saying? And you know, doing it on my leisure time, you know, versus fully just doing it and creating the business part about it, and you know, charging $30 an hour or $20, whatever, you know, I can get, you know, just to have a consistent hustle and clientele, you know what I'm saying? So even that is hard. You know, I get new equipment, you know what I'm saying? New equipment costs money. So it's just like, it's all a struggle, but once you get through it, you know what I'm saying, like through like the breaking ice of it and come to a balance of the business, because a lot of people don't get the business standpoint of it. And then like I did it for the love in the beginning. I didn't really care about the money, so the business came natural for me. So a lot of people trying to figure out the business from the jump, but really you gotta just dive in it. You know what I'm saying? So when I was rocking out with Quilly, I was filming him for a whole day. You know what I'm saying? Just out. The battery would die, put a new battery in.
That's right.
Keep filming.
That's hustle.
You know what I'm saying? So, we about to go film some more shit. You know what I'm saying? I want to talk some shit. I was like, really? I never met a rapper that wanted to talk so much shit on the camera.
And it worked.
Crazy.
But then it's just like not comparing Quilly to this person, but I'm just saying in a realm of being able to take what you are and make it a brand. He was like a Soulja Boy before Soulja Boy time. Like as far as a grown ass man, it was because I would never say another person's name who very much uses his shit talking
Yeah,
to his advantage. I would never say that person's name, even in a accordance, business or not.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, as far as anybody that we could say their name, that's kind of how it is, because that was a person that was doing something like that. That is something that a lot of people want to do and they can't nowadays. Yeah. It's a very few artists that can talk they shit. You know what I'm saying? And everything's cool.
Yeah,
right.
He was the only
Most
one
of the
that
times.
like really went, like took the rap serious on a business note, like taking his CDs to stores and shit like that. And he was like really
the real
treating
footwork.
Like the business side of it. Like I'll go to sleep, he'll wake me up like, yo, we going to New York.
You talking about Quilly right now?
That's how it be. Yeah, that's how it had to be.
Yeah, this is important. That's important for the fans to hear, because that's how you get where you get, is by putting in that footwork.
Yeah, so yeah, man, it was an on grind, and he kind of was pushing me like, yo, come on, like, bro, like, you know what I'm saying, like,
that's how it be though. But that's what you're supposed to. That's what they're supposed to do though.
Like, so, and then I had to even take a break. I had to take a break from all that shit, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, the street shit, and I'm confused about what's what and what's going on. So I took a step back, and I started, and that's when I started doing things out of town. I went to Oklahoma, and that's when I filmed the Tiger King, the Joe Exotic shit. I was living out there for like 2 or 3 years, coming back and forth, doing that. That wound up being on Netflix like two years after that, when I was there. And,
before you speak on that story, could you lead us up to how you even got in that opportunity?
I started a TV series called Corrupted Mind, and one of the supervisors saw one of the episodes, and he actually liked the way I shot. So he said he offered me a place to stay, $600 a week.
Shout out to that shit, bro. No, shout out to that shit. That's what I mean, though, bro. Niggas need to hear that shit, because it's somebody that don't want to rap. They don't want to be an athlete, bro. And it's like they don't know where they want to be at. And like hearing that, you know what I'm saying? That's really you know what I'm saying, the real bread and butter of the situation, especially with talent in Philadelphia. You know what I mean? Every single person got a talent that they could take somewhere else outside of the city and be above the rest of the people there. Like, not to say nothing bad about nowhere else, but it's just not the same nowhere else than it is here.
Yeah, I definitely had to. I took, you know what I'm saying, took it on the road. We did like a state-to-state tour from Philly to LA, even if we didn't have no gas. I was doing videos for $20 and just to put gas and shit, just to keep going.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So it was just like,
damn, that's the real grind.
So go ahead.
Getting out the mud.
What? Because I watched the Tiger King joint, and that joint was deep. Because I'm I'm an animal lover at heart. So like, I mean, I like all things life, for real. I'm pro-life. I don't know what that means, but yeah, that's what I'm saying right now. So can you put a little bit of like context to like being somebody that like actually was literally on set, and you kind of got to watch like different stuff unfold? Like, anything that like you seen that gave you ideas or cautionary, you know what I mean, for like just moving forward for you?
I mean, I was
because that joint was heavy. Like that exact Netflix special was heavy.
We city boys, you know what I'm saying? Like, so me being out there on that type time, it was just surprising. I didn't know what I was getting myself into. So when I first stepped in the park and just seeing like, you know, how freely the lions and tigers was, it was just like, and then it was like panthers and that drawing, kangaroos, monkeys, they'll throw shit at you, and yeah, like I'll come in drinking
not
coffee.
The Jumanji monkeys. He said, "Yo, them Jumanji monkeys, yeah, they real. Yeah, they're here." So was that you an animal lover or you not? Because it's only two type of people. No, it's nobody's like animals is all right. You either like animals or you don't like animals. That's it.
Oh yeah, I mean, once I was there, I start, you know, feeling the notion of loving animals.
And what did you feel though? Did you feel like it was an abusive situation there? Like
abusive?
I'm gonna be the goddamn reporter that nobody has been. Like, fuck all that. Niggas said no, because you put an agenda together and everybody like they laughing hee, but then very few people really be asking any goddamn questions outside of that shit. And it's like a golden opportunity to have somebody like literally, that's something, if he could say nothing else, like, you did it feel or look like an abusive situation there? Like, you know You know what I mean? Like, or did it like?
Nah, it was just like it was a lot of animals. It was like 200 tigers and lions. So it's like you gotta take care of all of them. You know what I mean?
God damn.
And that's a struggle.
And feed them so nobody on set get ate.
Yeah. So it's like you gotta give them water, make sure this tiger got water, make sure this tiger got water. You know what I'm saying? And it's a lot, and you gotta feed them. You know what I mean? So, and it costs a lot. And he was doing them shows, and he was selling out most of his shows, but some joints he wasn't selling out. You know what I mean?
I gotta Google Tiger King.
Nigga, this shit said, nigga, my name is Joe Exotic. That's not how he was, bro.
That was a crazy experience with Bull, man.
But it was like seeing somebody like that is like a once in a lifetime experience, bro. Like, no matter what, it's like being around a personality like that. It's like,
yeah, I learned that from just like I said before, like how somebody could be in front of the camera and just like and then Joe was like enhanced. So I was like, oh, okay. I'm used to cocky rappers.
He's never Philly, but this nigga, he got fucking actual animals in this bitch. He acting crazy with the animals though, like. But I mean, don't you think it's a certain type of high that come with that though? You know what I mean?
What
being somebody that's in that position, the same way you said like a rapper or something like that. It's a high that come with a bunch of people knowing your name. At first you were modest, but it's a certain kind of high with an animal that would eat anything else that's around here. That John do not think about that.
The thing is about,
because that's an apex predator, bro. That ain't no goddamn dolphin now.
Oh, with
the tigers, you know what I'm saying? Being in a position where, like, I'm just saying that's a high that come with it.
The one thing he wanted to be is famous, and he surely got that.
You talking about Joe?
Yeah,
he famous as shit.
Yeah, that's what he always
Breaking news, 10 hours ago, he just got arrested.
This nigga was out? Yo, we got that nigga on this show.
Free Joe. I don't know what he did, but free Joe.
He was out? He said he got arrested again?
10 hours ago.
Yeah, I mean, but the thing is about being famous is like you got to sacrifice something. You know what I'm saying?
In what sense?
I mean,
I think that's situational.
In a lot of elements, in a lot of ways. Like you might be sacrificing your freedom, your integrity, your morals.
Right. It's levels to this shit.
Yeah, it's definitely levels. But it's like the type of famous that you need to be successful. You don't need the type of famous that you need to be famous.
Okay. Yeah. So like, it's the difference between having money to provide and just being known.
Yeah, and just being known.
And being known comes with a different price tag than just having the bread.
Exactly.
Interesting. Do you ever have desires to be famous? Is that something that you ever? Cause you seem like a popular guy.
Nice.
The only I do it for a motivational purpose only.
Like, and by the way, this is like, I don't know you. Like, I just met you like 5 minutes ago. He told me you were coming.
Yeah, like
I just Googled Joe, but I'm just saying, you're giving an aura of like people know you.
Yeah, the famous thing to me is like, it's crazy, man, because it's like I dealt with a lot with this entertainment.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's a dangerous sport. It's a dangerous
it's for gladiators.
Yeah, you literally have to be in this business.
And if you don't know how to play it, you can really get hurt.
What Jay said, moving a room full of vultures.
You said do what?
Jay said you got to be able to know how to move in a room full of vultures.
Real shit.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, man.
Sure.
Otherwise, you get ate the fuck up. Shout out to
so
Joe.
you got to know your purpose. You know what I'm saying? So if you don't have no purpose trying to be famous.
Yeah, you can't just be, you just can't want to be an OnlyFans thought.
A way that you're not going to even know.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, life imitates art so many times. So it's just like what you speak out is what's, it's going to come out. You know what I'm saying? Everybody speak out. There's violence and stuff like that in the music. Like with NBA Youngboy, one thing that I checked with him, he was like, he realized how much he destroyed his generation. He
said this?
Yeah, he said it.
Yeah, he said that shit multiple times.
Publicly? I didn't see this.
Yeah, he be talking about that shit.
Oh, wow.
He be talking about how people be pushing a narrative on him, and he don't be wanting that shit to be pushed no more. Because he used to say that shit when he first started chilling the fuck out. But niggas thought it was just like nigga trolling. Like, yeah, stop the violence, ha ha ha. But that nigga really like, yo, niggas put me on some demonic ass shit. Like, so you know, some niggas just wake up one fucking day. You know what I mean? It might be a motherfucker that really was doing a bunch of shit they shouldn't have been doing. But the one thing about life and opening your fucking mind and shutting your mouth is that God gonna put you in a position to see some shit if you want to see it. And that changes what he need in you. You know what I'm saying? Like you powerful either negatively or positively, but you still powerful. You're not gonna be unpowerful. You're gonna be a drawing ass nigga. A Jeffrey Dahmer in the right situation could have been a nigga at a doctor's fucking making bitches boobs better instead of fucking murdering niggas.
He could have been Dr. Miami.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. But I'm just saying powerful is powerful no matter what.
Right.
Yeah, if you ain't shit, you ain't gonna be shit forever. You know what I mean? You would have been the same.
Power.
Yeah.
You gotta definitely know your power because it's all about the frequency.
So after that situation comes about, like I know like seeing that shit getting on TV and everything like that, I know that was like not so much a surprise, but I know it was something that was like,
I mean, yeah, it was kind of a surprise because I didn't really know where the show was going. To be honest with you,
he said that shit was running.
I was kind of burnt out.
So there was like no prior vision. Y'all was just documenting, hoping something would pop.
Bro, that nigga was just paying for shit. Yeah, that nigga was just paying for shit.
Document every day.
I know someone like that.
Yo, right? That's what I'm trying to say. That's why it sounds so funny.
We definitely was making money every day.
That's good. That's all that mattered, right?
It was 500 people coming to the park every day.
That's it.
And it was mostly the average.
What was burning you out? You mentioned you was getting burnt out.
Joe.
Yeah, no, you have to listen, though. You have to watch the one thing about that documentary.
Books.
I mean, like, yeah, free that man,
bro.
You know
the one
at the
thing.
end of the day, he
hashtag
he brought me back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He normally don't bring people back.
Okay.
If he fired, he fired.
Yeah, before that shit got, that's what I'm saying, bro. You gotta watch that documentary. No,
it wasn't like, it was just like
that nigga was skitzing out, bro. That nigga would have power trips.
Yeah, break that down. Let's get that story. Let's get that exclusive.
What's up with the power trips, yo?
All right, so we do tours with people.
Right.
So over like 200 people.
On some Vegas shit.
A tour, yeah. And they'll go through the whole park and, see the tigers, everything. So the whole joint, he picks his camera up. He supposed to be the host, entertaining them and all that. So he picks the camera up. So I'm like, yo, what is Joe doing? So he like taking pictures. I'm like he battling me and something, like the whole tour. So we battling out, taking pictures like, bro, what are you doing? Like, you doing the most. So I already peeped the energy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so once I did everybody 8x10s and gave them copies of CDs and shit, he do a pat on the back like, yeah, you can go home now.
Get the fuck out of here.
Like
Diddy.
All right.
But no Diddy.
You gonna say like Diddy, but no Diddy.
But no Diddy, no disrespect.
Yeah, so I left. And I was cool with that.
Wait.
I was already.
There's a piece of this story missing. You fucked one of his bitches. What happened?
What happened?
He didn't just pick up a camera. He obviously had something in spite with you. What did you do? You fucked one of his girls. Keep it a buck.
No, I just wasn't like. I wasn't even like caring about his attitude for real.
Oh, you wasn't feeding his ego like everybody else.
Because he'll throw camera equipment around.
I fuck with that.
He'll come in the studio.
Yeah, he the type nigga that a lot of shit will happen around him. That nigga to just be there.
Just looking at him, and I almost got in a fight with his boyfriend. You know what I'm saying? He diesel. He'll come in the studio trying to smoke weed, and I was like, yo, why you smoking weed in here? You gonna blame it on us and shit? Like, you got customers out there, you drawing. You know what I'm saying? So it was a lot of shit I wasn't putting up with. But, you know what I mean? I stood my ground, but they wanted to bring me back because they wasn't getting no content.
Good.
You know so when I came back, he gave me the utmost respect.
Absolutely. Here's your camera back. I'm sorry.
Yo, here's the work. Yeah, you win. I like
that. No, because you added enough value to the situation. And the fact that you didn't feed his ego, that shit hurt it at first. But I'm sure once you run through 200 fucking staff members that you paid and we're all fake and yes men, and you got a real one around you, only the real will respect that. I don't need you to tell me yes. I need you to tell me the truth.
Especially the couple of people he kept around. Yeah. The one thing, that's what I was going to say, Joe, before you say anything, not Joe Exotic, but you, bro. Before anything, you got to watch that, John. Because I'm not going to lie, you got to contest to it. I guess it's the only person that's here. But that was one of the few. That was one of the few like documentaries that really seemed actually real with very little fake shit going on around it. So it was like you really got to see that nigga actually. Like if you paying attention, if you somebody that's intellectually, you see that nigga get paranoid as shit. Like literally, he don't fucking trust nobody. You see the nigga actually going through shit, nigga doing shit, and then you know what I mean through the different. You know what I mean, passings and stuff that happened, that nigga was actually a different person after that. You know what I mean? So it's like, when you saying, yo, I got burnt out, it's like, bro, that's what it looked like. Nigga, I seen the niggas that was on the camera around that nigga like, dog. Yeah. Come on, Joe.
So when I came back,
Put the tiger down.
Yeah, no, like actually, yeah, they do that. That nigga was getting attacked by the tiger that one time. That joint was about to eat that nigga.
Yeah, when I came back, I was just like, you know what I'm saying? I had my shoulders up, like just like basically, I'm gonna get this content. I know what it is. I know how Joe is. You know what I'm saying? He tried to treat me a little nice, take me to Hooters and shit like that.
Clip it.
You want you a burger and a tequila?
Yeah. That's a real nigga though. That's why I fuck with Joe. That's what I'm saying. Joe really a real nigga. He say, hey man, come on. Sorry about that.
Yeah, man. You gotta ask, is Annie Ann working tonight? Bring her over here.
Yo, who you want? He know he got the ticket, so he'll give a fuck.
But yeah, he told me a lot about the business though, like the marketing. Like he got an old strategy of marketing from the '90s. So and
wow, break that down.
I mean, like he basically cross markets. You know what I'm saying, with other businesses.
Oh
like
yeah, okay. Cross marketing, right?
The Groupon, and even with the website, doing your own blogs.
Right.
Like every day you doing something, you blogging and you putting it out there.
Give us an example, a real physical example of a way that he cross marketed in front of you.
I mean, he had me do it when we was filming a snake, and it looked like a two-headed snake.
Jesus Christ!
But really,
shout out Harry Potter.
But really, it really wasn't. But from the view of it, it was. Like you see,
it was like a visual.
That's wicked. That's like the crocodile hunter. That's wicked.
Like, it's like, yeah, Jerome, make that two-headed snake. Tell him that the water is poison and da, 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 you know what I'm saying.
And it was your job to get that real good shot. You had to get in there, really get next to the snake.
Yeah, almost fell off the hill.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. So
what was it? Water? It was a water trick.
What the trick?
It made it look like two.
No,
never mind. I'll talk to you about that.
Yeah.
Nah, you can't pay me in Hooters. He was paying you good, right?
Oh, you talking about?
Yeah, I talking about that later. Hey, you get too many jewels. I need that jewel. I need the two-headed snake jewel for the video. I need a joint with the drop two-headed snake is one.
But
Joey Exotic. I'm looking at videos of him in real time. He reminds me of the white Tekashi 6ix9ine.
Hey, yo, you gotta chill.
But he was like, yeah, but he knew I had Gutter Films, my own, film business, and he said, you either working for me or you working for yourself. I said, I'm working with you.
I like that.
I'm not working for you.
That sound familiar, right? Hey, that sound familiar, right?
I'm going back to my Gutter Films.
Yeah. We're collaborating. You're not my boss. We're partnering right now.
Yeah.
I like that mindset. That's what's carrying you.
Nigga, this nigga went back and started making fucking movies after that.
Oh, so yeah, I said, yeah, fuck you, Joe. So I left.
He wrapped that shit up quick.
I think he shorted me like $10 in my check. It was real petty. I was like,
you was looking for a reason.
Yeah. I just got a new haircut. I was feeling myself. I said, you know what?
Let's just go to Hooters, got it.
I shot my last footage in the limo and his little joint.
Oh, the limo joint.
Before we picked him up. Yeah. I said, I was like, yo, let me out. So
damn.
I get out. So he like, Jerome, where you going? I said, I'm out here. You shoot me? Like, let's talk about it. I said, fuck you, man. I'm out here. Got my plane. It's expensive to get out of Oklahoma. It's like $600.
Holy shit.
He said it's expensive to get the fuck out of there. You're the tornado alley, bitch.
So when I got back to Philly, that's when I started doing feature films, like drama. Got back to Corporate Minds, did 8 feature films with different companies and authors and stuff like that. So, I strived on, coming back to my city with it, bring it back to a balance. And I always thought that you got to leave to make it work. Like you actually do, but you always got to come back to for your community. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Why?
Because like if that's somewhere that you came from that inspires you from where you came from, you gotta do the same.
Yeah.
You gotta pass
Yeah.
the baton.
You gotta aspire at least one.
Do you still feel like? Because I feel like, because I 100% agree with that. But sometimes I feel like if you get too rich and successful, let's say like a Meek Mill or like a Little Uzi Vert who's actually frequently in Philly, I feel like you have to move like a lot safer. You can still be in the trench, but like you got to be careful. Maybe have security, move in and out.
I think it's a
Can't be posting where you're at. Like, how do you feel about that? The safety of somebody coming from like a Chicago, Philly, Detroit, L.A., Atlanta, getting real popping, but still wanting to be around where they came from.
I don't really know, because the safety for the low lives that's here getting killed is like, it's no safety.
No, it's non-existent.
It's no.
You get smoked at the Chinese store.
Yeah, so it's just like he's on a higher tier of things. So definitely, I don't really know. I would say they test their safety by giving back to their community, but you never know. You never know.
Well, I know. Little Uzi Vert be frequently riding his fucking 4-wheeler, just him and his mans through the neighborhood. Like, he's been spotted multiple times on some Sasquatch shit.
Yeah, because like
this nigga said it was some Sasquatch.
Yeah, he's Little Uzi Vert. Seeing him is like seeing like
he's not. But the thing is, like, a lot of these guys, like Lil Uzi Vert, like, he don't put that energy out there. And I feel like Meek don't even put that energy out there. I feel like he...
No, but this is what I was going to say. I think it's a very much an energy. I don't mean to cut you off, but I just want to say it before I forget it. I think it's a very big energy at starting to bring the situation to you. You know what I mean? You're going to set the tone. We're setting the energy. Like, I really think a lot of us that's really doing it at a different level, and there's so many people that are doing this. I ain't even going to put a list together.
Right.
But it's like, we're not going to the trenches. No, that's drawling. You want to know why? Because it's fucking drawling. Why do I got to explain some shit that's not working? Did it work for someone else? It's working for everybody. You playing the wrong type of game. If I'm spitting success to you, I need you to hear me in step one. And as us as black men specifically, nigga, you gotta be able to hear a nigga at step one and doing some shit you not doing. Like, we so much want to bring our experiences to new experiences. And sometimes you can't do that, bro. Sometimes you have to bring no experience of your own. Because if you're somewhere you never fucking been before, what do your experience mean quite yet?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You could, like you said, you could cross market that shit, but nigga, you don't even know about the fucking market.
Yeah,
you can't, you know what I mean? And a lot of time us black niggas, oh yeah, I'm not doing that because what I look like, you know what I mean? We gotta start, you know what I mean? You gonna bring them here. Not here specifically, but you gotta find out where you can bring them to a safe haven.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? This is where we gonna be at. Yeah, I'm not gonna be in the fucking trend, but guess what? That's where I'm gonna be.
No, that cross marketing shit is real. I just want to share one little thing, not to make the situation about me, but I resonate a lot with what you said about cross marketing, because for the longest I've been rapping in Philly, and the needle wasn't moving for me, and I really felt like I was like real lyrical, real storytelling, but like I couldn't really see the growth in my career as bad as I wanted to, and as bad as I was working. And once I realized about the different markets in the world, I started to promote myself. Started in Australia, I didn't get too much movement. Then I went to Europe and I started getting heavy movement in London. So I doubled down in London. But then when I went deeper into the demographics, everybody that was fucking with me from London was like Nigerian, Kenyan. So then it was like the light bulb came on. It was like, well, go straight to Nigeria and Kenya. Once I did that on a marketing level, this shit just exploded for me. And then the weird thing is, once my page got a little bit more popping, it was like then people in Philly started to like really flock to me the way that I felt like they should have 5 years prior. So the cross marketing is so important. Sometimes you got to blow up in other places of the world before your city could really embrace you. It's not no dicky and shit. It's not no hating shit. It's just the way marketing and branding works.
Because so many in the city, they so used to like what they used to.
Right.
And carbon copies of this copy, so everybody's scared to be the original,
the first,
the first, You know, so it's like that's what wrecks my brain even more when I'm being creative. So I know, like, even with my movie, I had to be unorthodox because I know, like, putting out a movie, I can't be like, I like this movie, I like that movie, but I can't be like that movie. You know what I'm saying? Everybody have ideas like, oh, I got this idea, but it's from a movie that
Yeah.
was already. I'm like, bro, you
Yeah.
don't know they own the rights to that.
I want to
Like,
do Scarface, but
yeah, like I want to switch the character. The nigga that died, he really came back to life. And
yeah, he's a zombie
nigga
now.
did a spinoff. And,
Yeah,
you
nah.
working-
And
listen,
you wanted
you
to
working
create
hard
something
as
that's never
shit
been
though,
seen.
bro.
you know what I'm saying? So like with the movie I did, I actually incorporated my cast member songs in it, and also music that I wrote
Beautiful.
and put in there. You know what I'm saying? Pertaining on to the actual topic of the movie. So it's like you said, it's like it's not about being in the one dimension. This avenue have 4 dimensions in it.
I love that.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like you gotta create a tree. You know, so like every seed that you plant, even if you're doing music, like it grows into all right, music, writing scripts. I came from you
Yeah.
know, the music to writing scripts.
Those are the branches.
And putting it into like metaphors and bar formats. You know what I'm saying? Writing my scenes and transitions through the videos. So it's all in the art. You know what I'm saying? So if you looking at the full art perspective about it, it's a lot there.
I love that.
Yeah.
I don't know what it felt like to be in a major role in a film because nobody ever blessed me with the opportunity. But even more so, I don't know what it feels like to be a director, a writer, a cinematographer, a major producer in a film. And I've watched you in more than just your own stuff from firsthand. So sometimes like seeing that shit is like weird to see because sometimes you see people, you know what I mean, as an equal, and then they go off and do some crazy ass shit. Like a baseball player and a basketball player that's cool. Nigga, I thought the other niggas was just throwing pitches back here. That shit was fast as shit. That was a fucking home. God damn. You out on the first, second base. God damn. A basketball player. I thought y'all niggas was just shooting hoops. This far as shit. You know what I mean? And it's like watching this nigga work, and it's like even in more professional areas that like I'm, you know what I mean? Like I'm not even close to being a top dog. And then niggas asking this nigga, yo, what do you think I should do over here with this and that? I'm like, what the fuck is I'm like, yeah. But it's like you sit back and you like watch them niggas work, you know what I'm saying? And it's like I respect that shit because that's something that's seemed like it's not even what you're working on, if that make any sense.
Yeah. I mean, I do a lot of studying as far as with my city, even like the background of my city, even the artists, you know what I'm saying, from, you know, all the pioneers from the city. You know what I'm saying? So before even stepping into it, I already knew as a child that I was, you know, still in tape cassettes from City Towers, from Tower Records. And,
Oh, wow.
You know what I'm saying? Like I was already in tune and bass with, you know what I'm saying, inclined with it. So when I stepped into the production part of it, the know-how, you know what I'm saying, it was just like, it just transitioned so good. And the fact that I'm not the type of person, like when I was traveling to schools talking to the kids about you know, photography and stuff like that. Man, that's what I'm drawing.
Like,
Close that door, bro. Close that door.
I'm just waiting for the gunshots.
No. Close it.
But yeah, I used to talk to kids at the schools and just motivate. I just love to motivate. You know what I'm saying? I even do like coaching for basketball sometimes. So it's like kids is the future.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, you know, this generation now, you know, it's like the only way you can't really give them too much knowledge. It's like you gotta, you know, scoot down to their level and actually have them see themselves from the outside looking in.
Right.
That's why I did the movie Corrupted Minds, because it was a lot of people that was living a life and, you know, they was trying to see ways out of it, but being consumed to something is your own poison. It's like a slow, like you might be alive, but it's like a slow death. You know what I'm saying?
That's deep.
And you don't even know you're dead yet. You're still living, but you're just walking.
No, I know you were saying that a lot of your films or all of your films come from like a real original place. Were you ever inspired by any other directors, producers, or movies? And if so, who? Or what?
I like the Menace to Society story. I like the Paid in Full.
Mm-hmm.
Because
super solid. Shout out to Dame Dash.
because that gave it a solid of like you can't trust
Nobody.
You can't trust nobody in the street shit. You know what I'm saying? So if you can't trust nobody, why do you even love it? Like you love the money, that's temporary. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, couldn't buy happiness or health.
Yeah, and then and you're not happy. What you doing it for? That's for anything. Like, what are you actually doing it for? Is it making you happy? All right, if it's making you happy, then you're successful at it.
There you go.
So
great.
a lot of people, it saddens me that people look through, like this thing like it's something else. It's not. It really ain't. It has a whole different pitch to it. So a lot of people that I see that try to diminish, use their words for destruction in these communities. You know what I'm saying? With no repair. You're not spinning the block to repair nothing. You're just gonna leave it damaged. Let's just kick the trash can over and just leave it there. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that's what's really going on right now. It's a spilled mess that nobody cleaned up. And
Yeah.
It's just a flood.
That's a good analogy.
Negativity, and everybody is just like, they on their boats and they riding their waves and
Hey yo, metaphor is crazy. No, yeah, that's for sure.
What brought you to that conscious place? I'm curious. Were you always like
man,
this?
Through experience, man. Like I went through a lot of negative pull with this thing too, man. It's just like, I know I went through my little, you know what I'm saying, like dealing with music is the dangerous sport.
Yeah.
And so I dealt with the beef and like the real shit.
Yeah.
Not to just keep it in on records, like doing the shit firsthand and then putting it on records.
Right.
Yeah, man, I went through a great deal, and I just seen like a lot of my family coming up, and it humbled me that, you know what I'm saying, I was just like the youngest cousin out of my circle. You know what I'm saying? Like in my bloodline, my cousin Malik Scott, he was a heavyweight boxer. My other cousin Philadelphia Gates.
Yeah, shout out Philadelphia. We did a versus during the pandemic.
Oh, bro.
Yeah, that shit is on my YouTube. Go watch it. Joey DeVille versus Philadelphia Gates.
Oh shit, that's funny.
I fucked him up. I ain't gonna lie. Shout out your cousin though.
That's love. But all Mills,
Yeah,
he was always writing. You know,
yeah, hard worker,
always,
very talented.
Always encouraging me to do it as well. You know what I'm saying? So, and my cousin Zeke Butler, NATO, he was signed with Koch. He got songs with AZ, Lil Boosie, everybody in the industry.
Yeah.
So I seen all these people do it, and my uncle DJ ran. So everybody just kept me on a humble space. 'Cause I seen what this person did wrong, and this person, like one of my cousins, this the whole city, had a whole city against him. I was like, no, I don't want that.
Yeah, it's not the move.
He said that's not the hit I wanted to do.
Nah, yeah, especially with depending what city you in, because if you diss all of Kansas, you might be okay.
Yeah,
but you diss all of Philly, just watch out.
Yeah, that's why I understand.
Can we diss all of Oklahoma? Yes or no?
Why
They got gangsters in Oklahoma. They got gangsters in Oklahoma. I know some. I know a couple. Like, shout out some people in Oklahoma.
I survived Oklahoma by the natives, the native culture.
Yup.
So what is that
Native Americans, and they go hard.
The chicken sauce, the Cherokees,
yeah,
stuff like that.
There's Native Americans out there?
Mm-hmm.
What? Reservations like
land.
a motherfucker. And they smoke weed.
Free. You get free land if you did.
See, man,
and they got baddies too.
Is that Cherokee? Yo, remember I got Cherokee in my
They
blood.
baddies too, bro. Some of them girls.
I got Cherokee in my blood.
Yeah, you know, they look like Dominicans on the low.
Yeah. But they it's a deep culture down there with that.
Yeah, okay.
So what's next?
What's next for me?
Is something dropping this year?
I'm working on part 2. Working on a musical as well. It's just that before I start a project, it's like I write a lot, so it's just like I write pages here, I come back to this.
True artist.
So it's a lot I'm working on. About to do a film out LA for 6 days. I'm working on a film called, it's a Philly thing currently now. We finishing that up.
Oh yeah. I seen the little. I seen people
that's,
posting about that.
That's about to be done.
That joint look fire. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
And on what platforms can the fans catch your current content? Like, shout out some of the projects you already have out, and what platforms they can find it on.
They can find it on Tubi, Amazon, anything that's streaming movies mostly.
What do we type in?
You could type in The Karma Effect, Broken Trust, Ultimate High. You could type in, what else we got? You Only Live Once, Broken Trust, Trending Now, Who. That just came out a week ago.
Been working. Shout out to you.
Yeah, it's like I do a lot of work in like the winter time. Everything start coming out at the same time.
Absolutely.
Like you start working on it. Yeah. So
Is there a reason y'all drop it in winter as producers?
a reason?
Yeah. Is there like a strategic reason why winter's the time?
You know, going by the quarters is really, you know, we really try to get in the first quarter so we have that fresh year
To market, to move it.
Because how the market is with movies, they go off
the gem.
They go off impressions, you know what I'm saying? They go off like how much you do in that month and 2 week span. Like
okay.
So you
that
have
shit
to,
going up or that shit going down.
Yeah,
we're not waiting a fucking month.
Exactly.
Nigga, tomorrow.
We're not waiting 5 years. We want to know if this shit is going down now.
Right.
So we did real good on our first 2 weeks.
Over, shout out to that.
600,000 streams, impressions and stuff.
God
like
be
that.
godding.
Yeah, so that just gave me the encouragement to keep doing it. You know, making so many other people money, and that's a good thing. And success, and you know, with their projects and making their visions come to life. You know, it just encouraged me to do it for myself.
That's right.
I think it's long overdue. I think it's a story.
Sure.
I think it's a story that you got that people gonna want to hear a bunch of times. You know what I mean? Just like a Paid in Full and different movies like that. I think just having a new mindset to shit, even just your own mindset. It's not even new. It might just be your own. Everybody got their own experiences. You might be able to tell a story a certain way. That's why I got a bunch of different music artists. You know
Let me ask you for some advice. If you can go back to a younger version of yourself, maybe a 13-year-old you, and give him any piece of advice, knowing all the knowledge and experience you know now, what would you tell him and why?
Don't second guess. Go with your first thought. You know, because when you second guess, that's when you hinder yourself and you wait and you kind of like hold yourself back. You know what I'm saying? So I'm kind of like a late bloomer because of that.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So there was a lot of moments you should have did this, but you went a different route. So it took a little longer to manifest what you're supposed to manifest earlier.
But everything, you know, happens for a reason.
That's good.
You know,
That's good
within the
advice.
growth and experience. But
Jesus Christ.
No, good to Philly.
No, that hit me. I relate so fucking much. A lot of what I was barking up and down, like, cause you know my personality. And you're seeing it in this last hour. Like, I'm very I'm the unconventional rapper. Like when you see me, you're like, I don't know, but I know you, Jordan. You've seen my hustle and my success a little bit more than the average person that just met me. And I have a long way to go. I'm not Drake or nothing, and I have so much long to go. But a lot of what I was saying 5 years ago, people were looking like debating me in the studio, like, no, that's not how you market. That's not how you do this. That's not how you do that. And I was like, because I had nothing to prove, I was just like, damn, maybe they're right. But I stuck to my guns. And like 5 years later, it's like, bitch, I was fucking right. They're fucking right.
Yeah, see, man, it did like that shit.
Yeah, we fucking dominating TikTok. The fuck are y'all talking about? This shit works. Right. This shit works. Sometimes it be the goofy shit. That shit fucking works.
Yeah. And I mean, we find encouragement through our people. Like, you know, the girl or something say like, yeah, your little movie, you ain't gonna do shit with your little shit. And it's just like, I mean, on a low, I feel like people throw shit out, like negativity out for motivation for sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how I take it.
I think sometimes people throw out their shit because they not doing that shit. And they don't want to see you do it. They don't want to see you actually fucking take that leap and lead them. They the motherfucker looking, they can't make that jump.
Yeah.
You about to jump over there?
Yeah, no, any
Yeah, the heartbeat though. You about to do what?
anybody that gives you negative energy, they probably got a yeast infection somewhere in their life. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Not the yeasty boys.
It's giving stinky pussy. I'm just saying. Just saying.
Yeah.
But I take it in stride, man. I take all of it. Just all of it.
I love it.
I'm here.
You're
for
conquering.
It all.
I can feel it.
Yeah.
Pause. No Diddy.
Yo, listen, I want to give a big shout out to you. Before we wrap up, is there anything as far as with anything that come to mind that's like you wanted to say, you wanted to put out there, or even you wanted to shit? From now on, nigga, here's your chance to ask us questions. What the fuck?
I mean, this is the perfect time to like create, because I know like to tally back on what you said before. I remember I didn't answer it. Like in this time making, like being in movies in this time. Like back in the 90s, it was real hard. Like I was just, watching some horrific shit just on getting into the entertainment business.
Film, yeah.
Now we living in times that we can actually create in our freedom the way we want to be portrayed and put out. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to take this role if it's uncomfortable for you. You know what I'm saying? You can create your own, content, and you can create. You have the freedom to do it in this time and age, and this is the time to create. Definitely in this time and age.
Nigga, in this time and age, nigga, y'all not listening?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's a social music movement podcast.
Come on
in
now.
this time and age, it's Joey DeVille. You know what I'm saying? This is our special guest. I want to say thank you for coming before anything. You know what I mean? And I welcome you to come back here anytime. I mean, next time you need some hats, any of that stuff, yeah, definitely holla at Toot. Them Jones be on the beam.
Yeah, I'm ready to get my Denzel on.
Yeah, them Jones be
Definitely.
on the beam. It's Gutter Films, Jerome Upchurch. You know what I mean? And shout out Sister Taleah, City of Dreams. And yeah, we out of here. Well, I knocked it over.
That was fun. Yeah.